Remember to subscribe to the channel, tap the bell to get your alerts each and every time that I do upload. So let's dive in deep, and we're going to see what Spirit has for us tonight on this card. The Rebel. Oh, somebody is a rebel. Somebody is a true rebel. Okay, we got somebody trying to hold it down, hold their ground, face their fears, doing the most. Okay, you rebels, I see you out there. Let's see if we can feel this energy. What is this rebel all about? It is time to celebrate the fact that you do not fit in. Stand on your own 2 feet. Somebody is being a rebel tonight. Somebody is being a rebel. Congratulations. Y'all know I like a good celebration, right? So, congratulations. You stepping up to the plate. You playing the game now. Yeah, you ready. You done been through some good days. You done been through some bad days. You've been through some good times. You've been through some bad times. But out of all the times that you've been through, the times when you was in good times, times when you was in bad times, out of everything you've been through, you know it is time to celebrate. Celebrate the fact that you do not fit in. You do not fit in. That made you a rebel. You was kind of odd. You was set apart. You still had your self under control. You still was in your right mind. You still had your mindset. You still had your goals, your dreams, your desires. But out of everything that you had going on for yourself, you still didn't fit in with the crowd. You still didn't fit in. Even if you tried to get in, you still didn't fit in. You didn't look the part. You didn't talk the part. You wasn't educated. Maybe you was overeducated. Maybe you was over proper. Maybe you was too much of a go-getter. Maybe you was all that in a bag of chips. So you couldn't fit in, so that made you a rebel. You was one of a kind. You was one of a kind. You was celebrating. It's time to celebrate. Once you done did all you know how to do, after you done been nice, you done been kind, you done been genuine, you been true to people, you done been true to yourself. But once you done did all to try to fit into society, you done did everything. You done played every role there is to play. You done been a friend, you done been a mom, you done been a daddy, you done been an auntie. You done did everything to try to fit in with people. You done been fake with people, hoping they accept you when you lower your standards. You've been real with people and hope they accept you being real. But no matter what you try to do, chosen one, leave me a comment in the box below. Because no matter what you tried to do to fit in, you just didn't fit in. So you had to stand on your own 2 feet. You couldn't depend on the naysayers. You couldn't depend on somebody telling you that what you was doing was right. You couldn't depend on anyone. That's what made you a rebel. That's what made you a rebel. You couldn't depend on nobody because you was an outcast. You could have been a black sheep. You could have been someone that everybody felt like you didn't know enough. Or you could have been somebody felt like you think you know too much. But anyway, that it go, you was a rebel. All because you try to fit in. You try to dress like people. You try to talk like people. You try to act like people. You try to step into somebody else's shoes, right? So you wanted to get in so bad. Listen, get in where you can fit in. So out of all the things you try to do to get in with people, you probably try buying people, giving them, your time, giving your energy, giving them your love, giving them support. You probably did something of everything. Just trying to fit in. Just want to be a part. Just want to feel the love. You done did so much. I know some people that did so much, chosen ones. You probably even gave your last, hoping that somebody would say, if they gave me their last, they must love me so much. So I'm going to embrace that. But no, that's too much. That is too much. So when you done gave all that you had, and you still couldn't fit in, you had to go within yourself, look at the man in the mirror, face yourself, and take that love, take that energy, and pour into yourself. And stand on your own 2 feet and say, if I don't have no one to back me up, I'm going to back up myself. If I don't have anyone standing in my corner, at least I know and I believe that I can make it, I can do it, and I'm going to stand in the corner for myself. So when you didn't have nobody bringing you anything when you was in the sick room, you prayed to ask God to come on in and help you, to give you some encouraging words, and the Most High starts speaking to you, telling you it's going to be all right. What I'm trying to show you is the people that you thought that was for you. You didn't need them. Only person you need is yourself. Because when you have yourself, you have your own back. You'll be disappointed. So now it's time to celebrate. You're on your own 2 feet. You know who you are. The trials and the tribulations you went through, they made you strong. They made you come out with victory. They made you come out with a voice. They made you come out with a dance. They made you come out so strong that while you are standing on your own 2 feet, you can celebrate your victories. That the battle, it wasn't none of yours to fight. It wasn't none of yours to fight while you're trying to fit in. When you couldn't fit in, you still tried, but it was not your spot. It wasn't your spot to fit in. Because God, the Most High, had something greater, something more tangible, something more sweeter, something more peaceful, just for you. And then when you received it, you became that rebel, and you was like, I'm in full power. I'm in full control. And now I can celebrate. I can celebrate. Because when you're trying to fit in and try to ease your way in, trying to force your way in, trying to slide your way in, it's not comfortable. But when you stand on your own 2 feet, celebrating, make you feel like and know that you have all power through the Christ-like mindset.